Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is a video that quite a few of you have requested. I have tried to do this voiceover about how many times? 5 times now, and I just cannot get the words out. I don't know how I'm going to explain it to you, but I'm going to really try. It's so easier for me to show you, or not like with a one-to-one, see what you're doing wrong, and then for me to correct it. But you know, I'm going to try and do it. So I've just applied my acrylic here. I haven't filed them into shape or anything like that, and I go straight in with my e-file. I like to go round the cuticle, down the sides of the nails, over the tip, and then under the nail. I like to this just makes it a little bit like, rather than dead flat, it gives it a little tiny bit of a C curve and just debulks that tip bit as well without taking too much off the top. So yeah, I just like to go over the whole nail. I don't usually come in with my hand file to go over the top of the nail. I feel like my e-file just does all the work for me and I don't need to do that. So yeah, I'm just going to let you watch this part because nobody wants to really see this part. You want to see me shaping. So as you can see, completely not a nice shape, so let's sort it out. So I come in with my hand file. So when you apply your acrylic, you have your client's hand facing you, obviously downwards, how you see it. Don't file, you can file that way, and I still do file that way, but just flip your client's hand around and file this way. This is how I do it to every client, whether I'm doing stiletto, coffin, square, anything. I always do it this way, just because you get it from their view, and you can, like, I feel like you can just get, I have tried my hardest to shape with, you know, my client's hand on the table, but I just cannot do it. I cannot get a nice shape on it no matter what I do. So this is the only way. So you flip your client's hand around so it's facing towards you, and you literally hold your file dead straight, do the side walls, and then over the tip of the nail, going back and forth, and that gets it a nice, like this, real nice crisp shape. You get those sharp sides and a dead straight tip. And I'm using a cheap file here as well. Usually I use CJP or OPI, which are amazing, but this is just a really cheap one that I bought from Amazon. There was no name to them, so it just shows you that it really doesn't matter what file you use. Sorry about that, someone was knocking at my door. So yeah, like I said, always file this way. Then the most awkward part for me is the thumb. I wish I knew a better way of filing the thumb, but my clients are used to it now. They're used to getting their hand literally dislocated. So let's wait. So I grab their thumb like that, and I try and face it towards me as much as I can. yeah, I wish I knew another way of doing it, but this is the only way I get a good shape on it. So I'm just doing the same. So then once I feel like I'm happy, I'll flip my client's hand round so it's back facing the normal way, and I'll just remove any natural nail that has grown with her. So when your natural nails, my client's natural nails grow, they're obviously, she's gone for a tapered square here, so they're obviously going to start growing with her natural nail shape, so they're usually a lot wider. So I like to just take those off, doing this like here, that just removes them, thins them out. So once I'm happy with that, I'll then buff them lovely and smooth. Some people don't like buffing because they feel that it can smooth them out too much, and your top coat can peel off or something like that, but it's never ever happened to me. So I always buff, and it just gets rid of all those scratches and makes it lovely and smooth. So once I've done that, I'll always again just flip their hand round and just make sure that that shape is perfect, and there's always usually one that I have to go into and file again like this. So once I'm happy, she'll go and give them a scrub with some soap and water, and then we're ready for top coat. And I do leave a clip in at the end for you to see me apply that. I'll come back to you in a minute because I just want to say one more thing when applying top coat. So when applying your top coat, you want to make sure that you're applying it very thin. Well, you know, thick enough to cover the entire nail, but keeping it thin so it's not going to, you know, ruin your shape or run or anything like that. So I always apply it very nice and thin. So just before my client puts their hand in the lamp, I like to, usually I would flip my client's hand round back so it's facing towards me, and I'll just run my, you might have seen it on a couple of my other videos, I just run my fingers up the like up down the sides of the nails, just because your top coat can run, and if it runs and you get a slight bulge at the side, it cures like that and it ruins your shape and just looks silly. So here like this, I like to just run my fingers down the sides where I think there's extra bulk. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was you know, beneficial for somebody. Please hit like and subscribe if you don't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.